Blue doesn't want anybody to have Jaidyn. I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but he didn't have a fit. I mean, somebody had her whole toes in their mouth. He didn't have no fit. He didn't beat the man up. He didn't attack the man. He didn't do nothing when we had the show and she had somebody that she had some interest in on the show. I mean, what do you want him to do? What would your baby daddy do? I mean, I just want to know, like, how y'all heart posture gets like that. I hope y'all have sons and daughters. I hope y'all get to go through this individually in your own houses. I pray that you get to experience it so that you can learn how to look at it from both sets of lenses. That's what I pray. So I'm pretty sure her mom is disappointed in all of them also. I'm pretty sure she's equally disappointed that her daughter was on her knees with her baby daddy's best friend from high school. I am positive that her mother is equally disappointed in all of our kids right now. Equally. I'm not blaming anyone. I just said that they both are doing is up. Do I understand it? Yes, I've been there. I've been in that situation before. I've done some dumb to get revenge before too. Been there, done that. Do I feel for both of them? Yes, I do. I felt for my baby daddy, my husband, when he found out I was with his friend. So yes, I felt bad when I did it. I felt bad when he found out. I felt bad. Yes, but everything, you guys have to remember, everything, this is the lesson of the day. The doors of the church are open. Everything we do in the dark is going to come to the light. Write a book, tell your own story, get your own out. Be transparent. Be open with your mistakes. Then that way, nobody could come and out you. Come out of the closet on yourself. That's how you deliver yourself. You come out of the closet with all your skeletons and your bones. Not all of them, but the biggest ones that people gonna, that you're gonna look normal and you're gonna look just like the that you got your whole fan base thinking that they up as them. I would have told y'all myself that, yep, I got my lick back. Joke's on us, because this is up for me and for him. It was a one-night thing. I don't know. Was it one night, 2 nights? I don't know. Now, if there's more videos, it's the 2 people that's in the video, okay? The 2 people that's in the video is in control of whatever happened. I just think it's weird that they even was able to find out about the other 2. How y'all know it wasn't no setup for you to give Bravo some? He could have set you up. He could have been knew your baby mama was getting blasted to Mars. Y'all over here letting the enemy play with y'all. Ain't no way. Y'all letting the enemy, you let the doo-doo boy, you don't let him trick you into giving up some. And he probably already been new the whole time, because to my knowledge, Blue was his baby mama before he was. To my knowledge, allegedly. Make it make sense. You already know if Blue introduced y'all to a that looked like she came out of the slaughterhouse, you already know. Y'all playing dumb on this Beyonce's internet. He said he liked bad, and he got a problem. Okay? Bald head, goofy, half slow. He don't give a, I don't know where he got that from. Yes, his dad was very hyperactive and he needed some counseling in that area. Still do. These is not my generational problems. These is his daddy's problems. And his daddy might need to go get some counseling too with them. He need to go with them. I'm looking so much better, doing so much better. When she was at Karlissa and came back and thought it was going to be this and it wasn't that. You mean last week ago? Please get off of Beyonce internet. This is Beyonce's internet that y'all keep disrespecting. It was just out there with her wig half back and some mismatched, I don't even know what. Out in public. Please leave me alone. I don't give up over there then. God, this is unbelievable. And then y'all will just say it like, we didn't just see her. And then because he didn't act right again, we are back to church again. We're back over there. Jesus, he didn't work. That didn't work either. This is horrible. You guys are horrible people. You're horrible people. Your comments are horrible. You're delusional. You're dumb as... Seriously. She answered the phone to a pregnant woman, hung up on her. What type of Christ-like is that? She's doing great though. She's over there. She ain't got nothing to do with this. Why are you over here? We don't give up about that right now. We got bigger problems in our life right now, okay? Jaidyn and John are having a problem, but guess what? They're right there together right now. I have not seen Jaidyn answer no phone and hang up on Nevaeh, and I know Nevaeh calls when he's over there because she have told me before. She ain't done none of that to Nevaeh. None of it. She ain't answered no phone, hung up, blocked her, laughed at her, none of that. Anyway, back to the things that matter, because I don't know how they found us over here, because we not talking about that today. Make sure we get the right person now, because y'all know I be blocking the wrong people sometimes. Hold on, y'all. All right, we good. But Nevaeh does it to her. She always saying indirect statements about Chrisean and Jaidyn. I don't know about her hanging up no phone and blocking her. But as far as I know, ever since Nevaeh got saved, I haven't seen her say or do anything to anyone. And sometimes she got a right to say something. And I haven't seen her do any of that. I didn't even see her get on here and tell y'all that the lady answered the phone while she was pregnant, go on her way to the doctor's office and hung up the phone on her and turned the phone off. I didn't see her tell y'all that. My big mouth ass told y'all that. I'm the one who told y'all. She didn't tell y'all. And then when she have her baby, y'all can talk, y'all. Or go toe to toe with her, y'all do that. But she gonna do these last 2 months peacefully and comfortably, okay? She start popping it, that's on her. Let her have it. How do I feel about them getting married? I don't think Jonathan should be marrying anyone. I think that would be revenge marriage and it would be doomed. And I think of them too, okay? And that's my opinion. The leech needs to go. Ooh, Jesus, y'all is crazy. Y'all is off the charts. Congratulations on your new granddaughter. I can't accept no kids at this time. I'm not taking no applications until they get here. I was nice to that lady. She jumped on this internet and disrespected me, and that told me that she would put her hands on me. I don't fool people like that. If people feel like they okay with disrespecting somebody's mama for no reason, was I not nice to her? I already had, a colorism favor for her. I was already favoritism towards her for colorism, okay? I was already favoritism to the black queen to begin with, and she jumped on this and reminded me of somebody else, and I didn't want no parts of it. Okay, and that's my choice to have. I don't do that in the bud at the door. Okay, she have not apologized. She didn't send no apology. She stood on what she said. She got disrespectful and smart publicly on the internet. Why the fuck I want to be around anybody or their kids that's getting ready to act like that? I'm not doing that. No, she ain't the nicest. She the fakest. She nice now because ain't nobody talking to her. But when I got on the internet trying to be nice to that young lady, what did she do? Got on here and disrespected me for no reason. Thank you. She don't need to apologize to me, then I don't need to talk to you about her. Don't ask me no mother more. Now, just for saying that, I'm never responding again. Now what? And the next person who mentioned her name on my live getting blocked. How about that? Go on over there and talk about it. Sean don't care about how you feel. Okay, good. I didn't ask her to. Now I'm going to bring up anybody that's an example of why I'm not going to ever do certain things in life again. I'm going to remind you every time, okay? What you want me to call him, Christopher? I'll call him Christopher just for you. I'm not talking to no young lady. I don't give a if she got quintuplets that's disrespectful to me for no reason. I ain't never even met her before. Get the move around. And we was having a good conversation. We was doing good over here. And here come y'all mother rock tards. Yes, if she trying to mind her own business, let her mind, and you let me mind my business. Okay? The feeling is mutual. Good. No sleep lost. God bless her. Okay? God bless her. I'm not minding her business. I'm minding the business that affected me that I'm not going to allow to affect me anymore. There's a difference. They asked me why I don't with that lady, and I told them why. Y'all can mention Nevaeh. Y'all can even mention Angela. Do not bring that other person up on my live because I do not for people like that. Okay? I did nothing to that lady. We never had no dialogue. I tried to give her some support right off the rip. She chose another route. Stand on that, okay? I don't have to stop speaking on nobody. If you put your hands on me, I'm probably gonna speak on you for the rest of my life. Get into it. If you don't like it, get off this live, okay? I am team children. I am team children at this point. Do I like some of the things that either one of them do? Absolutely. Am I disappointed in some of the things that they do? Absolutely. Do I try to mediate between the two of them? Absolutely. Do I try to keep them in a place of reminding them that Jonathan might run down the road and he might marry the other Dizzy, okay? And y'all still gotta have play dates for y'all kids. Do I remind them of that type of stuff? Yes. Why do I remind them? Because I'm not an evil-spirited person, and I ended up having to hang out sometimes with Jonathan's new family and baby mama, and we was all cool. And that's how life goes when you grow up. Because you got to grow up. She said the baby's middle name is Karlissa on live yesterday. Well, that would be nice, and I would appreciate that. And that might make me change my mind. How could you be mad? How many Karlissas are there in this world? There aren't very many of us. She's a smart girl. Checkmate. You might have just got me. She might have just the demon, all money ain't good money. Might have just got me. She just trying to kiss your, because I was team her for 5 minutes. Y'all gotta remember, I had a dream about a daughter. Why would she come at me crazy for no reason? I'm gonna tell you why they always do it. They all do it. He pissed them off, but they with him. They love him unconditionally. They got a thing for him. So we gonna take it out on his mama. We gonna let that know. Okay, we gonna call her at 3 in the morning and then say what we gonna say, go off on her, make her feel like she raised a piece of a son. And then I'm gonna lay up with him and we gonna be cool. We remember, okay, thank you, because I didn't say a single solitary word to that lady and I was really nice to her. I didn't even really think she was pregnant. I still don't think she's pregnant because I ain't seen her stomach once. I just keep seeing paperwork, and I hope she ain't doing all of this, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I would probably do it too if I was trying to get some clout or whatever. I don't know, maybe she over there and working. We ain't seen no stomach. We just keep seeing all these paperworks. She is pregnant. She showed her bump. Okay, y'all usually send me everything. I ain't seen the bump yet. Anyway, like I said, we not talking about her no more. She got my DM. I don't have her blocked. I don't even know her to block her. She could have simply said, you know what? I was having a bad day and I disrespected you and that's not my character. That's what she could have did. She's never done that, okay? She's never done that. And they don't, one thing for sure and two things for certain, if they my grandkids, they don't gotta kiss my ass. They don't gotta pretend like they like me. They don't gotta fool me. All they gotta do is get buzzed in, drop the baby at the driveway. You ain't even gotta bring no bag. You could flip me off and drive off. I don't give a, so don't get on here talking about, oh, they just with you, so you a babysit. They don't gotta for me to babysit. I'm gonna spend time talking to my grandkids every chance I get. Okay, they don't gotta do none of that voodoo for me to do what my did for me. Okay, both my grandmamas, my mama and my daddy mama. Okay, I had 2 of the best grandparents on this planet, and they husbands too, my granddaddies. Okay, they didn't play about me. I am the epitome of a grandchild. I'm here because of my grandparents. Okay, my grandparents loved my dirty, rotten draws, whether I was wrong or not. They loved me. Okay, and they loved their kids, and I watched my grandparents. Now, my parents, they took life into their own hands, but my grandparents ain't never did that. She posted her in a dress showing her baby bump. Posted it or did a video of it? Because as we see, Nevaeh got a lot of videos and footage of her last baby and her baby being born that we could just be bamboozled. Because, I mean, if she didn't do no videos, we could just think all these sonogram appointments and all these visits is from the new baby. And then I'm going to speak about that too before I get off. Another thing that vexed my spirit the other day is them trying to change the baby's name from Solar. After I done warmed up to that, they done changed the baby's name from Light to Jonathan. Revenge name. Revenge change of a name. I don't like when people play with my kids' DNA. I don't like this. If I'm wrong and they just was sincerely on that, I apologize for bringing it up. But I don't think that a man should have a junior as a bastard. I don't know if Jonathan knows this or not, but you don't have a child and name him Junior and he's a bastard child. A junior is a gift for your union. That's who you give your name to. You don't give your name to a baby mama, okay? So I'm just gonna say that because I was gonna say it the other day, but I was in my own feelings and I wanted to say it without, saying it. That's some ugly, okay? I didn't like it when Krishan was gonna try to do it, and thank God she didn't do it. I don't like it right now. And if they just genuinely in their hearts don't know any better, now they do know. This is not your junior, okay? Now, if y'all have another son at some point and y'all married, then you would explain the blessings like in the Bible, Esau, y'all know Jacob, Esau. Then you would explain to your child, we were married. This child is not a bastard child. This child was a part of our union, and this why this child is named Jonathan. So to go out and give your legacy and your name to a bastard child is illegitimate, okay? But y'all do it how y'all want to do it because they your kids. But you do not give your name and your legacy to a baby mama. That's not how that works. Because there's going to come a time, if you don't end up with this person, that she going to be in the house hollering Jonathan all day with her new husband, and you ain't even there. You see what I'm saying? Your tongue. She might get a husband one day, and they hollering Jonathan in their house, okay, all day and night. This why you don't name your children out of wedlock after you. They're going to do it to try to ruffle Jaidyn's feathers, try to ruffle Krishan's feathers, to try to make them feel that somebody is superior enough, that's just another baby mama, to have your daddy's name in their house forever. So I just really wish that people would get vengeance out of their heart and just let it flow and let God do what he do. Y'all naming these kids, out of vengeance. So don't get on here trying to act like I don't know, because I do know. How do I block these people from keep on calling this phone? I hope he goes to jail, girl. Even if he do go to jail, he done already been there. He ain't gonna cry about it. Don't you hope he get his life right so he could be there for Javon and Journey. And I don't know if it's Jonathan or Solar. These poor kids, they're going to have 9 names before they even get here. Girl, he done already been to jail. I'm pretty sure he ain't scared of that, okay? What he probably scared of is going down there and having that counselor look him in his face and tell him, "You's a nymphomaniac." Do you know what that word means? Your daddy was a nympho too. It runs in our family. My father, maybe, with his 5 wives. It's a lot of nymphomaniisms. So I would like for them to go and be told and be healed before we start sitting here hoping and praying that Javon don't got no daddy going into the 5th grade. Y'all some evil. I tell y'all the type of baby mamas. I would run. I wouldn't give up with y'all. I would just go make more kids and tell God, take care of Hagar and her kids. That's what I would do. Javon literally had a nervous breakdown at his birthday party because his dad was there. I wouldn't with y'all. I wouldn't care either. I would just tell God. I would send a couple dollars and go my way. Thank you for praying for me. I appreciate it. What can y'all accept the fact that Blue believes the child is his? Why can't y'all accept that the child, that he believes that, he believes in his heart that that's his child. I mean, a lot of it also, and this is just my opinion, I could be very wrong. Nevaeh says she went through a drug addiction. She went through some depression. He could be taking that into consideration and making sure that, she at least has a healthy child. He could be making sure of that. But that's just my observation and my opinion. These are all just my observation and my opinion. She's still addicted. Nope. I seen her pee in the cup. I seen the doctor. I seen her. The doctor tell her that her baby got a strong chance. She ain't doing none of that. She ain't doing no drugs over there. No, ma'am. She said, you putting in them hours today. I think it started over. How long we been over here? Say 30 minutes. You always look good without makeup. Oh, my eyes is a little dark though. I didn't get no sleep last night, girl. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. And if you know old people, when you wake them up crying and screaming in the phone and both of them calling me, when you wake up to something like that, you don't go to sleep after you prayed and you pray again. Then you say, God, how much longer, God? And then you just sit back and you reflect on all the, God, my daddy, I'm surprised my daddy ain't crazy. 4 girls and a son. And I know we taking turns on my daddy to this day. We still calling my daddy. Whoo, baby. So what was Jaidyn's reaction when she found out? It could have been an op. Could have been an op. Y'all do know that me and his daddy be sneaking on all his socials when we go over there, honey. Y'all did see his daddy get on his stream. So I don't know if he know that he might need to log out of all his stuff on his computers. But I mean, we don't know. And that's something for them to figure out. They over there doing a knick-knack, paddywhack, That's not that. We can't figure that out. We ain't over there right now. But I do know that her reaction was very distraught, normal, painful, just like anybody else's would. But I mean, Nevaeh been getting exposed left and right by all kinds of and we ain't seen her, not get through it. All of them is being exposed for the things that are in the dark that we don't know about. Is John having to, and y'all say it comes from me, like, It ain't coming from me. It's coming from him putting all his chickens in a basket, thinking, you got to remember, from the first time Jonathan realized that he really thought I loved him so much, more than me, more than his sister. Remember how Jiggy did him? You would think he would know by now and be a little bit more prepared. But remember when he chose the whole Jiggy situation, when Callie and that whole thing, and we first got blew up on the map? And he thought, he thought they loved him so much and we just wanted his fame. Remember that? And then like a week later while he was on live, did y'all see his face? Do y'all remember the hurt on his face? Are you here for me? And she said, I'm here for both. I'm here for the money. Do y'all remember my baby's face that day? Did y'all see Jaidyn's face that day? And she was excused from the house that day. And that was a very hard pill to swallow because he had been messing with Jiggy for a couple of years. I didn't know it, but my mama knew it. He had been messing with Jiggy and Sadie back then. And Jaidyn didn't know Jiggy. And then Jaidyn let Jiggy come in the house. Remember that, when Jaidyn let Jiggy come in? And we was kicked out and it was funny. And the family was all in the show. Remember that? I believe when he thought that he just was having sex with, like everybody else was doing, loved him more and unconditionally than his own family. I think that's where his trauma came from, because he really thought them loved him. And Callie tried to tell him when she said, them only want you cause you Blueface. You switched on mommy, I call you Two-Face. That, we gotta love you even when we want to. When we don't want to. That's just your family. That's what family is all about. So I think that was not his first heartache. I think, Angela tore him up a little bit too. I mean, the verdict is still out on what she did. So it was said that Angela allegedly slept with one of the football players. I forget his name. He was finding him back then too. Nice little handsome little boy with green eyes. And Angela, they say, whether she did or not, she was with him. I don't know if she did all of that or not. Ain't no video come out. But she was with him, and the boy gave some information and some people gave some information, but she still denies it. I don't know why when they take that lie detector test, they forget the most important questions. Because the most important questions is the questions that will help you heal from your trauma. This why I would never let nobody hook me up to no machine. Because then, tell the truth about how people feel about each other, and their emotions change hour to hour, day to day, based on how they treat you. So I believe when that happened, I think Jaidyn might have been the one that told him. I don't know. She'd know though. Jaidyn could tell the story better than me. But anyway, he was deceived at a very young age, and then he moved on. So I'm pretty sure Jaidyn is probably the last person who he probably thought would never cross that line. And he has to respect and understand that she's a human being and human beings do human being things. But I don't think Jonathan had childhood trauma. He ain't never been suspended from school before. He might have got smart with a teacher once or twice, that I had to go up there. Worst case scenario. Never no problems at school. You can always tell when your kid gets to like junior high or high school. The counselor, the teachers, the reports that you get. You got some kids that you just know, this is going to tear this school up. I know it. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan wasn't one of them kids. So I think maybe his childhood, his trauma is coming from his love, his relationships, and having to realize that you still have to respect women when you find out that they're humans. And that's the part that's not clicking with him, I don't think. I don't think it's clicking with him that he has to forgive them like they have to forgive him. If Jaidyn would have asked John if he was with Sadie before, after, or during their relationship, I know for a fact he would not lie. He would have said, yes, I'm her. He would have definitely told the truth. It was never asked. It was never a thing. I asked him when I found out about that. And he told me that it was before they became friends. Very much a snake. But I said that already when I asked why was Journey holding her. And I had to pray about it. I had to rebuke them demons off of her that day. Because why do you have your child being held by somebody you met? I just never trust women that go in clubs and get $1 off the ground. That's my pet peeve. I don't trust women that do vindictive stuff that could cost people. You know what I mean? Now, if a person spaz out and they just start like acting crazy, that's one thing, but I don't with you. I won't even say hi to you. I won't. It just vexes my spirit when I see somebody plot and plan in a right frame of mind. You're a dangerous person. You're evil within. I'm going to figure it out right now, how to destroy you. And I never in my mind thought of a plan on how to repay anyone back. Never once. That's a different level of a evil that I don't want no parts of. I don't even know too many people who do stuff like that. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I couldn't sit there and watch a mother squirm. I'm going to make sure you feel this. I'm Karlissa Harvey, Sappho. I will leave and rise and make you wish. You know what I mean? Right now, looking at me on this top of this mountain like, yes, you did, because I would have never plot, scheme, or tried to hurt you or anyone around you. No matter how bad it hurt. No, ma'am, I couldn't, I wouldn't. So I don't understand those people. I don't really have mercy for them. I don't. The courts don't even have mercy for people who plot and scheme. They have mercy for people who act out for those people, but the courts don't even give a who sat there and plotted how to get their lick back. So I just want you guys to really think when you're sitting there saying, well, that one, this one, that you're not fit to be a judge. And you're going to be judged. And your children are going to go through the things that you think is cute that you know is not. So the next time y'all sit there and set somebody up, put a plan in place, just know why you planning and scheming. That's some vindictive, dirty, especially when you know two motherfuckers dead wrong. Got caught with the inner mouth. He got caught. Apologize, get you some counseling, and move forward. Now that's all I got to say about this lesson today. Instead of trying to figure out how to get the person back, figure out how to get yourself back. Boss like me, we don't got to put no plan in play. We too busy putting our own mother plan in play to sit over here and get a group of people to be on our side because we know we did something. I wouldn't give a was on my side ever in life. I don't want you to be on my side. When I could be out here figuring out how to make some eat, you're a narcissist because you know every word that just came out of my mouth is true. It's in the statute of the U.S. government. And a word that came out my mother lie. So stand on the truth. When you asked for this mother job, you knew the job detail. And if you didn't come to fix the job detail or help create a new job detail, shut the fuck up. You knew this got a nymphoism, whatever it is, nympho problem. We all looking at it. Now, I'm a narcissist because I done got on here and told the truth. Too bad, because it was all up in her throat.